Okay, so we are going to free some fuckery together today. Free some more fuckery with me. Okay, so what I've been doing is diving into the stories that we tell ourselves, what we believe to be true as we were growing up, and what may have caused it, and also, more importantly, what we can do to move through it and to get to the other side of it. And when I talk about fuckery, what I'm talking about, it's this shit in life that is not. It's the stuff in life that hurts us and harms us. It can be other people, it can be systems, it can be many different things. But when we were taught to live in fear for whatever reason, that is fuckery. So anyway, I kind of butchered that, but anyway, let's pick what card we're talking about today. So today we're talking about finding faith. So I redid these cards again. I keep redoing them, but every time I redo them, they get better and better, trust me. So what I want to do is read this card today because I wrote this out this morning. You're believing that you deserve to be punished. And that is not true. It never was. This is causing you to feel trapped and afraid. You were hurt and harmed, and that is not okay. You were taught to be afraid of others or else. Lying, cheating, hating, and stealing were the ways you got any kind of validation. You were ridiculed and punished for loving and supporting divine ideals. The parts of you that have not healed yet seek rewards from others, fear punishment from others. Over time, this will cause you to serve others, demand from others, obey others, or punish others. So this is what I'm recognizing is there are two, oh, that's the squirrel now. There are two ways that we can choose to live our lives when we're abused. We can choose to become the abuser, which to me is being an asshole, or we allow ourselves to be the victim. Or the third way is to heal and to set ourselves free. But there's always the abuser, there's always the victim. And we stay. So the interesting part about this is the abuser and the victim both share the same trauma. That is what a trauma bond is. And so, fuck. That fucking squirrel jumped out of the tree and landed right beside me. That's creepy. Anyway, welcome to the yard. Okay, so the person who is the abuser and the person being abused share the same wound. So they had the same, so they're telling themselves the same story about the trauma that happened in their lives. So I believe that everybody can heal, but the problem is the people that choose to hurt and harm others are not usually the people that decide to heal. So yes, I have compassion for them because they were hurt children. Otherwise, they wouldn't be hurting and harming others. But because they're choosing to hurt and harm others instead of heal, to me, they're now called assholes or stupid or idiots or whatever it is I want to fucking call them, because we have to stop pretending that it's all okay. We have to start standing up to it, and we have to start holding them accountable. We don't have to tell them that, but we have to start pushing back. We have to admit that what happened was not okay. Otherwise, we're never going to heal. Like, you have to face it and walk through it, as painful as it is, in order to heal. So when we look back at this, you know, there is somebody in the family that's going to feel like they have to serve other people, but then there's going to be those people that are the ones demanding to be served. There are going to be those of us that believe that we have to obey, and there are going to be those that threaten punishment toward us if we don't obey them. So this is how it works. We choose one or the other. And I'm speaking to those of you that recognize that you are trying, that you're obeying and serving, and you have, because the people demanding and punishing are probably not going to be listening to this video with the intention of healing, right? So what I want to say is, being a loving, generous, honest person is the highest calling of life. Living a life the divine can use is the ultimate experience of life. Stay true to your heart and be divinely blessed. So it's time for us to start looking at what is really important, because like I said, we've been programmed to lie, cheat, and steal. We've been programmed to sell our soul for so many things. We see it everywhere. And when we start to realize that there's nothing meaningful in the world, I shouldn't say that. That true meaning is not of the world. True meaning is divinely led. It's in our hearts. It's where our soul is leading us. And we can choose to listen to the voices in our heads saying that we should lie, cheat, and steal in order to get ahead. Or we can start to listen to our heart and be led by our soul and realize that being divinely led is the ultimate experience of life. Oh, I thought that was a huge squirrel, but it's my dog. Okay, so what I want to say is that we want to start doing our work. Excuse me. And this is about facing fear and knowing you are a gift from the divine. You living your highest calling is why you endured so much. Move through the fear and eventually feel faithful. When you find it, like, faith is not the absence of fear, but faith is knowing that there's a purpose for it, that no matter how afraid you are, if you choose to be held by the divine mother and the father, then anything is possible. Anything that your soul is meant to do is possible, right? So I'm saying when you align with faith, this will produce validation and support in your life. So instead of being validated by others and the world, now you get to be validated and supported by the divine, which means, like I said, so many miracles can begin to happen if you let go of what you want from this world. And this will help us to believe that we are validated and supported when we really step into that experience. So moving forward, spend time really reflecting on what you have to be grateful for. And also know that you get to ask for what it is you want in this lifetime. And the more you let go and allow the divine to lead you to that, the greater the experience is going to be. Because I truly believe that we can't dream as big and as beautiful as the divine can. But it's to start realizing that we deserve to be intentional and to ask for what it is we'd like